it's a rhythm roguelike, which means that it's procedurally generated. Neither of us have seen this particular seed before. We had it chosen out by our commentator, Zero. We also have on the couch Fox Machine. And this is ekimekim, and I am ribbongraph. And we'll be trying to race this random procedurally generated set of dungeons as quickly as possible.
We should explain the first one to reach the end, but if one of us dies, the game keeps going. We just go back to the beginning. So if one of us dies, the other one doesn't, chances are that person's going to win. But if you die really, really early, maybe that's not so much of a setback.
Yeah.
And you might even see might even see us intentionally restart if we go the wrong way in the first level or something like that.
Yeah. All right. So without further ado, let's get a countdown.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so this is Crypt and Necrodancer Race. Right here we have a barrel, which curse health's not bad. It's temporary health, so once they lose it, it's gone permanently. They can eat food to permanently heal the heart, which is something they'll probably be looking for.
So I suppose we should probably go through a little bit of like what's happening.
Yeah.
So like all the enemies move on the beat, right?
Yes, all the enemies move on the beat. As the game continues and you get deeper into it, songs get faster. With some of them being quite hard to keep up with even on cadence. Right here we have a bloodshot, guaranteed to spawn on either 1-1 or 1-2.
Oops.
Oh, first death.
Yep, that was just me being nervous and hesitating.
It's okay, everyone's watching, you'll be fine.
So Ribbon's got a gold hammer here. Not the fast weapon, but very safe and very easy to use, and a reflex shield, which we might see some funny stuff with soon. Gold weapons deal 1 damage, but if you pick up gold, you get infinite damage for 1 beat. The blood drum also gives you infinite damage for 1 beat at the cost of half a heart. There's a mob trap room here. Take a trapdoor without killing the mini-boss, you're forced to fight a penalty room. Imagining shovel, battle's not too bad. So battle similar to the blood drum. You dig a wall, you get infinite damage. This is a pretty solid build coming into the first boss here. Death Metal 1's a good start. This is the fastest boss in the game, so getting it out of the way early is good. Probably going to see a blood drum kill, yep.
Okay, so for all those of us who are not good at this game, like me, so like obviously Ribbon here is quite good at the game.
Oh, yeah, cutscenes.
Oh, cutscenes.
Oh, come on. So like all the bosses have like regular patterns and all that sort of thing, right? Yeah.
So there are 5 bosses. We'll be seeing 4 of them, as well as 2 story bosses. Depending on how deep into the game you find them, they'll have more health, different enemies present within the arenas, and things like that.
And because they are all set patterns, if they die to one of them, we're just going to judge them.
Just opened the door, got on the floor, and got face to face with a Minotaur.
Yes. So, and again, because it's seated, they know what's coming up once they've seen it. So,
so hopefully Ekim here can like move up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, all over. He knows what's going on.
Yes, exactly.
Well, we assume.
We assume. Torch of Walls is huge for Ribbon here. It gives pretty much full mapping. He won't know exactly where things are, but he's good enough at the game that he can, know where he's going based on the outline of the map.
Yeah. I mean, huge advantage to know where the exit is, obviously.
Oh, of course, yeah. Exactly.
And seeing as Ekim is still first floor?
Yep.
You're doing great.
Yeah, so at this point, what I'm really trying to do is just gain some ground to put some pressure on him and hope he makes a mistake.
Yeah. This is a food shop. That's a huge find, actually.
And that's exactly what I don't want to see.
Don't worry, people. There will be mistakes aplenty in all of this.
So Deep Blue's here. Ribbon might be able to get an earth kill here. With the hammer, that's going to be a little tricky. He might go for a gold kill, actually. And he will. There we go. Probably check for a weapon, I'd imagine. No, a spell. Dash is pretty good.
So if you guys are confused watching this, Ribbon's been teaching me how to play this, and this is how I look the whole time. I'm just like, oh yeah, things are happening. The music is cool, and it looks pretty, so like we're all good.
Yeah, this game is quite difficult to learn. I mean, I've been playing 3 years, and I'm nowhere near as good as Ribbon or Ekima.
Yeah. I was going to say, any scores you can see with my name on the leaderboard, that's not me, that's Ribbon.
So Zone 3 here, this is the real turning point for difficulty in the game. Zone 3 is very open compared to the rest of the game. And it's quite difficult to map as well. So even though Ribbon has the torch of walls, it's not going to help a whole lot unless he can see the exit from the start room. But seems to be getting good level gen here for the seed, which is definitely helpful.
It's okay, fellas, you can thank me for that later.
Do we have a bit of time to read a bit of donations?
Go for it.
Okay, so we have $40 from ASAP with the comment, "Let's go Ribbon." And we have $15 from Housekeep. Rock out with your necrodancing hours. Thank you, everyone.
So Ekim's making up some time here, so you know, early death was not a big drama, particularly when you know where you're going now.
Yeah. So Ribbon found a Shrine of Uncertainty, which I do believe they actually dropped what they found. I think it was Obsidian Broadsword, which isn't great. But there are shrines which you can hit them, you get some kind of benefit, sometimes for a drawback, sometimes just given. But build they've got going on here is pretty good to just kind of push, so...
Yep, Runaway Minotaur.
Oh. Swapping for an Obsidian Spear though, that's not bad, that's a lot of damage, that's going to help out, especially in Zone 4 here. So Zone 4 is very easy to map, as opposed to Zone 3. It is a square, you spawn in one corner, the exit is in the opposite corner, so you will just be seeing him go diagonal to the opposite side here.
So Ekim's pretty close to catching up here, so hopefully we can see a tight finish would be great.
Would be, yeah.
I mean, for a race, right? You want it to come down to like the seconds.
Yeah.
We believe in you, Ekim. Don't worry. Could probably get another donation in if there's a couple. Hey, he's watching.
It's enthralling.
Oh, it really is, though.
Yeah. I mean, this game is often a treat to watch, especially with you know, strong players like these two.
No, it's times like this where you're just like, yeah, I know how to play video games, and you want to speedrun it. Nah, nothing.
Yeah, I ran this at ASM, it did not go well. Yeah, like I said, I am
Also,
not as skilled as these two are.
oh, yeah. Also, can we just give like a shout out to Fox here, who like flew in from Perth for this, landed at midnight, and is awake to do this, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, rolled up to the couch like 30 seconds before it started, but like, champion work. So we're both on depth 4 now.
Yep.
Pretty close.
Yeah, Ekim's caught up quite a lot here, actually.
I'm noticing all the little like the screened look at each other, just like, oh yeah, we're close,
Yeah.
we're getting there.
Yeah, in so we have like tournaments of this. There's a few. There's Condor, which is the main one, and we also have Core. Screen watching is something we encourage. We think it makes more interesting races if, you know, the racers know what's going on and can use that that information. A nice Earth kill there. So the Earth spell can be used to instantly kill pretty much anything in the game. If you use it well, it's very strong.
So Ribbon here is on the last stage.
Yes, Ribbon's on Zone 5 here.
Zone 5, sorry.
So following this, they'll have 2 story bosses to fight, and then the end of the run. And yeah, this is a really strong build from Ribbon as well. I don't see him having much trouble here at all.
That's interesting. I can't use one of my spells.
Can't you?
Try key combos.
I turned off key combos.
Ah.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oh well.
The difficulties of setup.
Have another time for a quick donation?
Go for it.
Yeah, so we have $40 from Matt with the comment, "Go ribbongraph." And we have another $15 donation from Jester Pro. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. And we also want to mention that a bear with his shotgun has launched a donation matching campaign for a huge $3,000 for the whole marathon. So for every donation you made, a bear with his shotgun will match the donation up to $3,000. So yeah, go ahead, donate, and do the double donation of your. Back to you.
So Ribbon here is up to the end. So
Ribbon's up to Necrodancer here. We did get to see my favorite boss kill on Dead Ringer there with the reflex shield, which I'm sure Ekim will be pulling off as well. Blood Drum here, huge advantage, getting an early hit on the Necrodancer to speed up this fight. This fight can go sideways if he chooses to not cooperate. 2 hits left, so
do bosses normally cooperate?
usually.
Yeah, okay, that's pleasant.
And it's time for Ribbon.
Oof.
GG.
I know, finish. Come on.
I'm finish out.
No. Look at
Okay, fine.
The people came here for a show.
Immediately goes to half a heart. Yeah, let's make the end of this.
No, you can do
You got a
this.
blood weapon. You got this.
No, you're still doing better than us. Like, on the couch here. But, backseat driving the whole way.
Okay, armor. Armor is what I need.
Yeah, that's good.
So, Ribbon, you can probably explain what's happening now, since you don't have to concentrate.
So usually Zone 5 is a little bit more of a relaxed zone in terms of difficulty compared to Zone 4, which is partly due to when it came out and how it came out as a separate DLC. But it can also get definitely a little bit tense. And the final 2 story bosses, this is Dead Ringer, who can hit really hard if you don't know how to manage him. But we've got a careful ping pong strat, getting Dead Ringer to hit the gong at the other side. And now for the Necrodancer fight.
Now I've got 1 half heart to spare, so I should be able to get him off the stage.
So normally you would have to use these button puzzles to get the Necrodancer off the stage, but with bombs and with the Blood Drum dig, which allows infinite dig, you can get the Necrodancer off the stage earlier, and as we're doing speedruns, we want to do things fast. So Necrodancer has to be killed with the golden loot, so Ekim had to pick that up. And we are down to 2 hearts on the Necrodancer. It's not over until it's over, and that's it. That's the finish.
Well done.
And
GG.
leave that
Wow,
back.
everyone.
There we go.
Yes.
And
that was
a
a
faster
dicey
in-game
run.
time, I must note.
True.
So GG, Ekim, thanks for the race.
Thank you.
Such an amazing showcase, ribbongraph and ekimekim. Next up, we'll have Kirby's Dream Land by JD Magic Man. And good morning, our speedruns, for both the viewers at home and the viewers live here at PAX 2024. So for all the first-time viewer of AusSpeedruns, we are AusSpeedruns. We are a group doing speedrun events, raising money for charity. And for this event, we are raising money for Game on Cancer. a charity which funds early care cancer researchers who are working across all areas of cancer research. And if you'd like to donate, you could go to donate.ausspeedruns.com, or for the viewers at stage here, you could actually donate at the donation jar right there at the runner management desk. And we'll have a couple of incentives coming up for the day. Straight away from the start, like on the run after JT Magic Man's Kirby Dreamland here, we have a Celeste run by Yuki Leila, where we have the Get Moonberry incentive for $75. So that will be probably closing in like 40 minutes. So anyone want to see more Celeste in action? Start donating right now. And for the viewers at Twitch, the Twitch revenue we receive throughout the event will also be given to the charity. So any bits, any subscription, will all go to the Game on Cancer. So keep on subscribing, sending your bits, and donating. Thank you. Any Pizza Tower fans here? We also have a bid war for the Pizza Tower run coming up later this afternoon, where you get to decide Snotty's fate. You want to let him live and spare Snotty, or you kill him? So we have a bid war going on, and it'll be closing out in a few hours, like 4 hours-ish. All right. Starting up soon, we'll have Kirby's Dream Land by JT Magic Man. All to you, though.